guys, here at Simply Pure, we've started the 365 Wellness Campaign. The Wellness Campaign is where every month we roll out different products that directly help with the wellness of your skin. Our first rollout will be February 1st, and that month theme is detox. So we will have a list of 4 products rolling out that will help with detoxing your skin. So today we're going to be creating our Detox Bath Bomb. Now our Detox Bath Bomb is a clay balm that has all the benefits of a regular bath bomb, but with the added benefits of Bentonite Clay, Rhassoul Clay, and sea kelp. All of those have great properties. The Bentonite Clay is excellent for oil absorbing properties and helps remove the toxins that cause skin acne. Rhassoul Clay contains high levels of magnesium and calcium and other minerals that help detoxify the skin. So as you put your bath bomb in the tub, you'll have of course the luxuriousness of our regular bath bomb, which is skin softening properties, but you'll also have the properties of detoxifying your skin with the added clays. So right now we're going to make the bath bomb. I've made this bath bomb before and it was a hit. However, people kept complaining that it was ugly. Let me tell you something. This is not going to be your average cute, dainty, frilly bath bomb. It's powerful, it gets the job done, but sometimes, you know, it isn't aesthetically pleasing. But the good thing about that is everything that's good for us doesn't always have to be pretty. So we have, I'm not going to tell you the exact recipe, I'm just going to show you the properties. So we have our baking soda. I'm going to break up the clumps. And we have our citric acid. I'm going to mix these two first because I'm going to separate the recipe. Oh shoot, I forgot my gloves. Hold on. Alright, so I'm going to go through and break up the clumps. And then I'm going to sift it. It was already sifted separately, but I like to double sift just to make sure we don't have any clumps, and then I sift them together. Can you see all the powder flying around? I'm going to finish sifting it and then I'll put it back in the big bowl. If you have a problem with airborne powders, you might want to wear a mask while doing this. It doesn't bother me, so I don't have one on. But I know for people who have asthma and things like that, it could be a problem. So just wear a mask. You can easily get them from the dollar store or any pharmacy. Okay, so all our powders are sifted. No more clumps. And now, here are our clays. As I said before, there's Rhassoul Clay, there's Kaolin Clay, and then there's Bentonite Clay. I'm going to mix these together so they have a uniformity before I add them into my bath bomb mixture. And I'm going to sift these as well. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take out about 1 cup of my baking soda and citric acid mixture and add it to the clays. And then I'm going to mix those together. And see, there you have the clay mixture with the baking soda citric acid mixture. I did that because I'm going to add another ½ cup. I did that because I still want half of the mixture to be pure white, because I'm going to write the word detox on the top of it. And I'll show you how we're going to do that in a minute. Okay, so now we have both of our mixtures, the clay mix and the bath bomb mix. And to both of these, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of oil. We're going to add 1½ tablespoons for 3 tablespoons total. I have here some Apricot Kernal Oil, so that's 1 tablespoon for this one. One tablespoon for this one. Where is my half? I'm sorry. I forgot. And here's my ½ tablespoon for both. Now we're going to mix those in really, really good. I'm going to get these mixed up really good. Make sure all the oil is nicely incorporated. Alright, so we have all the oil mixed in. Now we're going to add our essential oils. To the tea mixture, I'm going to add 10 milliliters of Eucalyptus Essential Oil. That equals about 7 drops. I don't want it to be too overpowering, but it's going to give it that nice, invigorating, bright smell as you're soaking in the tub. And you also get the added properties of eucalyptus. And then for the other side of the mixture, I'm going to add lavender. Again, 10 milliliters of lavender. That's about sorry, my dropper is acting crazy. So we add the 10 milliliters of lavender. And those are two fragrances that I absolutely love together. You don't think they go together, but they match each other very nicely. So again, not only do you get the added benefits of the clays, you also get the added benefits of the lavender and eucalyptus essential oils. And they smell really, really nicely together. They're very fresh, vibrant, invigorating. Everything you will need and want while you're detoxing. Okay. So what we're going to use to bind our bath bombs together is 91% alcohol in a spray bottle, which I get from Walgreens. I buy the spray bottle and then I just buy the refillers. They're like $3 a bottle. Now here is where it gets tricky because you're working with two different batches, so you have to kind of spray them simultaneously and keep them wet simultaneously. So we're going to go with 10 sprays in our first batch, and we're going to mix that up really good. And then we're going to go with 10 sprays in our second batch and mix that up good as well. You want to wet your product a little bit at a time, because if it's too dry, you can always add more water. But if it's too wet, you would have to add 2-to-1 baking soda and citric acid to try to even it out, and that's very hard to do. So use your alcohol sparingly, a little bit at a time, until you get the desired wetness. So far that's 20 sprays in the clay batter, the clay mixture, and I think we're about ready. Yeah, that's about ready. Let's add 10 more to this mixture. And I think we should be good to go. So altogether, that's 20 sprays in each batch. Yeah, we're about ready. You see that? That's how you know if your mixture is ready. If you can squeeze it and then drop it and it sticks together, that's the desired wetness you want. You see it kind of looks like freshly fallen snow. It's really light and it's really crumbly, but however, when it sticks together, when you clump it together, it sticks. That's what you need from your bath bomb mixture. So, I've talked about this in my videos before about how I pack my bath bombs. Loosely pack is the name of the game. You fill up half the bath bomb, right? You have your half right there. You fill it up. Then you fill up the other side loosely. And then you decide which side you're going to do the mound with. If you're going to do it with this side, you cup it in your hand, mound it on top of one side, and then you stick them together. I'm going to stick them together over the clay mixture. So if anything falls, it's easy for it to mix in. And there you have your nicely formed bath bomb. I can't do it with these gloves. I'm going to have to take the gloves off. See? I'm going to do it one more time for you. I gotta move fast because my mixture is starting to dry. Lightly pack. Lightly pack. This side, this time I'm gonna mound this side. Squeeze together. And it works every single time. Oops. I don't think I had enough in this one. See? I'm gonna put these together, and then we'll come back and we'll show you how we're gonna write on them. Alright guys, so we're back. And here's our molded bombs. It's only been about, let's say, 20 minutes since I've done all of them. And as you can see, they're perfect bombs. Let's zoom in a little bit. They're perfect. And like I said, it's been about 20 minutes and they're already pretty hard. So initially, I was going to write the word detox on them, but I think that might be upside down. You can't see it. I didn't like how that was coming out, so I'm going to leave it the way it is. I usually use my gel pens, the icing gel pens, to write on my bath bombs, but I ran out of the color I needed, and I experimented with some mica and alcohol. I did a bunch of different variations of it, and I didn't really particularly like how it came out, so I'm going to leave it plain. You see. But I figured just to do a demo, if you wanted to see how to paint on your bath bombs, or draw on them or whatever the case may be. I'm going to show you how I do it. This is what I'm just going to use for a demo at the end of the video. Okay, so here I have a regular paintbrush. It's a Winsor Newton number 3. As you can see, the tip is very, very fine, very, very small. And here I have a little bit of my bath bomb color. Again, it's my Soap Sense from Aimee light blue bath bomb color. I put just a pinch of that in there with some alcohol, and I just spray it until you have the consistency of like a watercolor paint. Not the usual tabs where you have to add the water, but the watercolor paint that you squeeze out of the tube. So that's the consistency you're looking for. It's not watery and it's not thick. It's almost like the consistency of an oil. So what you would do is, I'm going to draw a happy face. What you would do is, of course, you would stick your brush in the, after you mix up the powder color and the alcohol, all you need is one spritz. I use one spritz. And you would stick your brush in the color mixture, just like you were about to, as if you were going to paint on canvas. And then you're not going to brush it because the bath bomb is still kind of wet. So you're just going to lightly let the liquid of the of the paint soak into the surface of the bath bomb. I forgot what I said. I was getting ready to paint that quick. So let's do, okay, that's one dot. Let's do another dot. Again, you just let it, dabbing it so the liquid of the paint, liquid of the alcohol is getting to the surface of the bath bomb. Because what happens is if you brush it, then you'll start to crumble the bath bomb. And if you feel like your mixture is drying up, just spray some more alcohol in there. Okay, I forgot what I said I was going to do, so let's just make this a heart. And you'll be surprised at how instantly it dries. Now, of course, you can come up with any type of picture or scenario you want, but I'm just showing you how to do it. I've written love on bath bombs, joy, all types of things, but for some reason the detox wasn't coming out the way I wanted it to. I'm not the best artist, but you get the gist of it. And I've seen people paint all types of things on their bath bomb. Like one of the groups that I'm in, there's a young lady by the name of Victoria Wilk. She does minion bath bombs, in which she paints the face of a minion on the bath bombs, and they're the cutest little things. So, you know, the possibilities really are endless. See? So again, I just wanted to show you that really quickly. So since I didn't get to since I didn't get to show me writing the detox on the bath bombs, because I really didn't like how it was coming out. So, but there you go. Now you kind of gotten 2 videos in one. And you just fill it in to your discretion. Again, we're not brushing hard. We're just letting the alcohol dampen the surface of the bath bomb, because you don't want to brush your the ingredients out to where you're making holes into your bath bomb. I'm going to fill it out a little bit, and then we're done. So in essence, they can become like your little canvas. And then you could mix colors, and you could add another color there. So that's my heart for my bath bomb. And I'll show you the detoxes I did again that I didn't particularly care for. I don't know if you can see them. Let me zoom in a little bit. You see? And that's how you do that. Is it clear enough for you? It's how you do it. So again, the possibilities are endless, and they come out really cute. And like I said, we just made these bath bombs, and they're already almost rock hard. Like, that's bananas. So you do that. So it was nice to show you, and I'm gonna do a demo for you. I'm gonna get some water ready, and then I'll bring you right back. Alright guys, so while I was getting water together, I decided to use the same technique that I showed you with the big heart, and just paint little hearts all on the front of the bath bomb, and added a little bit of glitter, so of course it's nice and pretty and cute again. Here's the first one we did, and here's the one where I wrote detox all over it. So I'm gonna demo this one, and these things are like ridiculously hard already. Like, I mean, hard as a rock, and it's only been, I want to say, the complete elapsed time has been about 40 minutes. And they're hard as a rock. I mean, hard as a rock. So, I just want to show you what it'll look like. Let me back up the camera so you can see it completely. And again, this is the one that I wrote the detox all over. So as you can see, even with the added clays, it still fizzes. Fizzes pretty good, actually. And I can smell the eucalyptus, I can smell the lavender. It smells amazing. It's nice and soft. So that's how we make our detox bombs. You can find them at our website and on our Etsy page, www.sinfullypure.com. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.